Hello everybody, and welcome to the finale of Life is Strange Before the Storm. We have been on this story with Max and Chloe and Rachel for a little while now. I don't remember exactly how long, but it's been at least, 3 months almost? And unfortunately there's been a lot of delays throughout this particular game, even though it was only 3 episodes. I think it took 5 or 6 weeks instead. Easy, Zoe. Easy, baby. She just suddenly jumped up my chair. But we're here. Let's see, how long ago did I upload? So I uploaded the first episode May 7th. And I'm pretty sure I did it before that, so... And that was for this one. Where is Life is Strange 1? Yeah, it was the beginning of April. So yeah, I started this in March. So it's been a while. But we're putting it to bed. Hell is empty. Hi, Zoe. Good girl. Want to sit down? Or do you just want to stand there? Hey, snuggle with me, not my computer. Don't hit buttons, please. Come on, behave yourself, young lady.
Life is strange before the storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
That really was awful to listen to.
That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes. Let's leave. For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
It's still weird for me that she's like dressed exactly in my normal outfit.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
That was a really big bombshell to just drop on everyone. But also, then why was he kissing her? He's married to this woman. Like, what's the issue here? Like, what were you doing?
I want to tell you all of it.
That doesn't exactly solve the problem.
But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course.
He's not happy.
In every way that matters, Rose is my wife, and your mother.
Why were you
But
kissing the
you
other
saw
woman?
at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
It's actually a really good question. Like, she's already found it out, so there's no sense hiding it anymore. Like, you really should have talked to her about this sooner, but it's also true that she might not be ready to hear this. She's still a kid.
I'm right here. Good. I need you.
Why would anybody say you can handle this? This does not need to be a demon someone faces alone. It really doesn't.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me.
Aww.
Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
It sounds really endearing. Meeting, courtship.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, if you have problems in your life and you want things to get better, you have to look for one of those things. Like, obviously, family is not a solution when, you know, you're not doing well emotionally or physically or whatever. Don't just go have kids and make it better. That's not how that works. But, like, you should pursue education or a good job or just something to keep, or at least a hobby. Something that keeps you going.
When Sarah became pregnant,
see,
I thought it would solve everything.
Look at, he thought the kid was just gonna poof, all better.
For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
Descent.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
Uh-oh.
For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person.
And I mean,
no matter what happened,
having addictions doesn't inherently make you a bad person either.
She would never do anything to hurt you.
In fact, it usually doesn't mean that at all, but not the point.
I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
You know, it's really weird listening to all of this because, like, when we find out about the kind of person that Rachel turned out to be, you know, how she ended up stringing Chloe and several other people along before the storm and Life is Strange 1, and then her ultimate fate, all the deep dark secrets that came out about her, you look at her behavior in this game and then all the information we get of the in-between, and it makes you realize that what he's describing is pretty much a dead ringer. He is in the position of Chloe, and Rachel turned out to be exactly like her mother. You know, Miss
But you
Popular,
saw
everyone
at the
wants
Overlook,
her.
Rachel.
She chooses Chloe and pulls her along
It
into
was
all
true.
this stuff,
Kiss.
seeming so full of life and ready to, you know, have a
It was the
good
saddest
time and,
kiss of my
you know, make a
life.
future.
It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother.
But she was still hanging out with Frank, like that's still her dealer.
All the
She did
people
not just suddenly decide to get her life together. She's still in a position that she can't reasonably be a good parent.
She'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be
Like,
your mother.
Genuinely, no judgment or shame to people who suffer from addiction, but having major addictions prevents you from properly taking care of another life, being a decent parent, because it's a sickness and it is controlling you.
But I'd do it again.
You know, it's not your fault, but it doesn't make you capable just because it's not your fault. So if she's still doing everything and she's still sick and not getting help and not getting better, then she does not have her life together. She's not ready to be a parent to Rachel.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money.
And I mean,
every single month.
He's also right that you don't get to just suddenly decide a decade and a half later, or even longer, that you just want to be a parent one day.
But now she
you can't do things that prevent you from being with your child in a really serious way, and then wait years and years, still be in that bad position, and suddenly go, yeah, I want to be with my kid now. You need to fix it, first of all, and second, you can't just expect that to happen. So it's like, I don't really know what Sarah was hoping for in this situation.
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
I do think Rachel should have the right to decide.
Is a disease. It afflicts everyone.
I appreciate that he says it's a disease.
I will
because
not
it
allow
is,
you to
and
be
a lot of people don't think of
victimized
it
by
that
her
way.
Disease again.
I have to say, I would not expect that out of him, because he seems super, like, straightforward, super conservative, super high and mighty. The last thing I expected out of his mouth was to genuinely call addiction an illness like it is. You know, ultimately, many addictions stem from personal choice. You know, you took it for the first time, second time, third time, whatever, but once the addiction is there, you can't just poof it away. You can't just willpower it gone, or at least not always. Sometimes you can power through it, but usually you need help. You need, to take steps at it. You can't just go, poof, I'm not gonna anymore. Sometimes, or a lot of the time, I should say. So I'm impressed with him as a person that he said that. But he's right, it does affect everybody around you, and that's a serious thing to think about.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her.
I think she should have the right to.
The fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Is this the part where we say we caught her coming out the RV?
But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down.
That's probably, an inaccurate statement, but it's not an unfair statement. At least I don't think so. I see where he's coming from to say that at the end there. Cool. Group? Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. Already texted Rachel like 8 times. I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. And Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks. I can't. But you were amazing. I'll even admit that Mr. Keaton seemed a little disappointed when I arrived. Just come, bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Aw, that's a shame. That really is a shame.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone. This must be hard for you,
we should talk
too,
to him for a second.
Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
I don't like him very much, but I at least admire that attitude. It's like, hey, you hurt my kid in a really deep way, and you were the one person who was never ever supposed to do that. So I don't want to let you do that again. I can appreciate that. Because that, not every parent, especially a lot of dads, do not have that backbone, do not have that support for their children. Usually it is the dad that is it's usually flipped. And I like that he's at least being very protective and guarded of his daughter here.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is.
And
Chloe,
she is.
I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
That is something I will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
It feels weird admiring him a little bit here, because he's like, I think he's actually doing this right. Obviously, it took her smashing the dining room table and swearing and yelling at him, but everything from him starting to tell the story onward, he's doing it right, in my opinion.
Hey.
I respect that.
Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay. Rose. Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway. Door to the left of the fridge.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Why not? I kind of feel bad. We started a whole, war zone in here. Sure.
Hey.
Oh, cool.
Cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this?
No, it's for people who need it. We don't need it. Not ours.
Were you able to find the broom?
Where did I stick that? Oh, yeah, here you go.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
I'm glad, too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well,
I mean,
this
yeah.
must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rachel's the one who's really upset.
I mean, in the end, this isn't,
every reason
you know, this isn't Chloe's bombshell to take on the head. It was Rachel's.
Painful
so,
things about Rachel's past.
You know, sure, there's shock
including
factor.
My own role in hiding the truth.
Both of these are fair statements, but I don't know which one I feel like more. Because sure, the dad hid the truth, but as far as we know, the mother never made any attempts to come near her, so, you know, like, even if he had been honest, it wouldn't have made that much of a difference.
Sarah shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But
that's sweet.
Hearing the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're not happy with James? What about what he
She's
did at the
she's taking this awfully well.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't
you know
have
what?
to worry about me.
I'm cool with that.
Or James.
I love that confidence.
Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her,
love
so
that confidence.
I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband.
Yeah, that's fair.
His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Mostly debatable.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Alright. How do I... Okay, R2. Still having flashbacks to the first game. Kept hitting L1 thinking it was the run button, would have to deal with my... every single one of my decisions getting rewound. Here we go. Yeah, as if the kid didn't already have a massive level of, like, wanderlust already. Pretty sure I said already twice. Whatever. This is not going to make her want to stay. We already know that in the end she did, but... still.
I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Alright, let's look around. What do we got? Alright. Flashlight. It's a nice light. Chloe, I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that's after curfew. I can't right now. Please. This is the part where you respond with, I need you to trust me. I'm okay. Like, Chloe could do such a better job at reassuring her mother, because she really isn't trying to cause her any trouble right now. Like, she's seriously not.
This light needs more light.
Alright. I have an idea.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
The flowers. Who from?
At least she'll have something from tonight.
True. Oh, wait, no, that's her water bottle. Alright, how about in the drawer?
I could get grades like this.
Whoa.
I just don't want to.
Excellence personified. Indefatigable. I always mess up that word. Indefatigable. I'm telling you right now, nobody uses that word. Nobody uses that word. Seriously. I'm a whole English teacher. I don't think I've ever heard that word out loud except when I'm reading it out loud out of something. No one uses that word. The light of Dionysus brightly shone. Perfect attendance. I like how all of these are perfect and then just perfect attendance. Like, she's got straight A's, no absences, no tardies. Yeah, grade 10. Wow. That's outstanding.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? Rows of people, just some kids getting high in the woods. For the weirdness, this town is weird. Why only Prescott's? Nobody would be... No, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if the Prescotts were responsible. They usually are.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
Okay. Flashlight. Here we go. Wait. But... How are you... What are you doing? Oh. Oh. Funky. What?
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first.
Alright.
Hey, Rachel.
Wait.
I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course.
I still like this outfit that I have on Chloe right now. Hit the lights. Hit the lights. What are you doing? There we go. Yeah.
Hey. Check it out.
I love that.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I like
I've always
that.
loved stars.
Same.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Man, can you imagine what the night
Exactly.
sky looked like before pollution started happening? Like, I think, like, pollution is the worst of it, really. Because it's constantly active. No matter what good we do, there's always going to be some form of light blocking stuff, unless you're away in fields. Like, if you've ever seen the night sky when you're, like, in a forest or just a completely human-free area, it's just so different.
But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years.
Actually, that's not entirely true.
They're all lies.
That is not true.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom.
See, that gives me vibes of,
She's the biggest lie of all.
Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. He may have been your father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy.
I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
Honestly, right now, that's not an unfair statement.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
I'm glad they can support each other. This is not an easy subject to talk about, ever. Like, that entire idea, all of the conversation that just happened, is just so charged with so many different sensitive topics. That's rough. The music is cute. Like, just the sound of it. Obviously, this isn't exactly that wholesome of a song. You know what I mean. It sounds nice. I didn't even see the leave prompt, but I was enjoying the music.
She's here right now. That she came here for me. I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
No.
Of course not.
That's one of those closure things. Like, it just feels like you need that.
It might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad.
See about that.
I have no idea where to start.
About that. I've got this.
Let me handle it.
I can fix that.
Really?
Mysterious. I like it. Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
I've got that one too.
Don't worry.
I can fix
I've got
that.
that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it. It's just like I told that biker dude at the mill, who was a lot scarier than this mom of yours could ever be. There could be flamethrowers, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash between you and her. And I would still find a way to get you there.
Aww.
Chloe fucking Price. My magical Shakespeare fairy.
Shut up.
But once we find her, how do I talk to her? What do I say?
You'll know. Yeah,
After
no,
my
that's one of
dad
those
died,
things where, like, you figure it out
I
eventually.
was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
It is astounding
was
how
just
much they love
thinking-
each other. Like,
Maybe I was wrong before.
they seem to trust each other so
Who cares if the
significantly.
stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
Agreed. It's as real as you need it to be. That's it. Oh. Oh, okay, so this is what we're doing. Ew. No! This
Dad,
is awful.
I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time.
Damn.
When are you going to let it go?
Okay.
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
We never... That wasn't... you.
Could have sworn that was me. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
I don't like this. I've never been any good at improv scenes, but this just makes me uncomfortable, bro. Like, don't make me do this. This is creeping me out.
What's wrong?
Don't you see anything?
Unfortunately.
Fine.
Oh, fine.
The spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't
okay, we're
improv
stupid.
supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Oh my god.
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about the whole world
world's-
being a stage.
The way she messes with it.
Might as well act the fuck out of it.
Close enough.
Nailed it.
Close
I don't
enough.
want to be an actor.
I'm with it.
I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Uh-oh.
Dad?
Why?
Relax.
Why do we have to see that in an improv scene? There's no need for that.
Right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Why did we need to see that? That's horrifying. Holy crap, bro. Oh, no. Oh, that is so much worse than any of the other... I hate her. That is so much worse than any of the others so far. Oh my god. Honey, I'm home.
Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. He might also be totally pissed about Damon's money. I've got to get this exactly right. I can do this.
Oh boy.
Price.
Oh, Frank. Eager much?
Where's the money?
So, the situation was a lot more complicated than you told me.
What are you talking about?
I promise I can explain. I have a favor to ask you first.
You can't be fucking serious.
Oh boy.
I need to find that woman from yesterday.
He big mad.
Sarah. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help?
I'm helping a friend.
I'm trying to help a friend.
I mean, if you name the friend, that would solve a lot
It
of
would mean
problems.
a whole lot to her.
The girl with you at the mill?
Yeah.
Meet in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real...
I don't like that he's
went
so
well,
eager.
I guess. What am I getting myself into? Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing. Huh? Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry.
Uh-oh.
Maybe she believed me for once about never coming back home.
Alright. Thank you for being there for me last night. Guess what? I'm a good kisser. Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank in 2 hours. You can get us in touch with Sarah. I'm still at my house, just showering, grabbing tools for the truck. Meet a junkyard. I'll be there. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Have I ever watered that?
Okay, let's water it. That's not... that's not...
Better than nothing.
That's not water. That's not water. Man, anytime someone, like, whenever I'm on somebody else's Twitch and I see people redeem a hydrate and they pull out, like, coffee or soda or even alcohol, I'm like, come on. That's not hydration. Stop it. That's bad for you.
Is Mom playing music?
Oh. This is just... Oh, so I was right all along. Rachel Ambo is evil. Yeah, she totally is. I guess you think her little sidekick now. Yep. Got every line of that play. Perfect. How could that have been? You've been planning this. Oh no, you figured it out. The school nobody gave a crap about me last night was all Rachel. Man, when you try to drug someone and it bites you in the ass, that's just the worst. F you, Chloe. Yeah, of course I knew my lines perfectly. I was literally an actor.
Is that...
It's not that hard.
David's towel? Where the hell is mine?
Uh-oh.
Okay. My towel's
Nope.
No awesome pirate towel.
Have you heard of the word? The bird? Is the bird the word? Here, maybe?
Score.
The pirate towel. Oh, hey, look. All her pirate
Can't
stuff.
believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids.
Wait, is that blue hairspray?
Wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye.
It is.
Max was going to make me a pirate.
But bird's the word. We're in a bird,
we never got around
the bird
to
is
it.
the word. Hey, Ben. Welcome in.
Ready for the best shower of my life. Hot
water, don't let me down. I'm waiting for Raul to pop in singing, what is it, hot shower? Whatever it's called. Just got home and I has a headache. Honestly, same. I've had a headache for a couple of days. Well, I pretty much always have a headache. I have a worse headache for the last couple of days. Oh, she did the thing. There's the blue streak that we all know. I mean, it ends up being way more, but, you know, of course, it's the beginning.
I need new clothes.
Oh, she gonna put on her dad's clothes? Okay. William's clothes, yep. That towel is extremely resilient. Like, obviously I'm
What
glad
do
it's
I
not
feel
falling
like
down.
wearing on
But
this
it's outstanding that it's not falling
crazy-ass
down.
day?
Let's go. What do we got with this? Oh. Wait. Yeah,
Alright,
this is it.
one last thing.
Perfect. It's got a
I need to
stretchy
get
hem
Dad's
at the
tools
top.
so I can
Fair
fix
enough.
that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
I'm not gonna get over David mocking it.
You're welcome, Plant.
No, don't say you're welcome. Don't say you're welcome. It's like coming home to your kid, Mom, I'm hungry, and then giving them a bag of chips for dinner. Like,
Here
what?
goes.
That's not worth it.
What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
So, what is happening in the game? So the first, 20 minutes was spent with Rachel finding out that her mom's not her mom, and that her actual mom was a drug addict who, lost custody and had to get Chloe taken away, and is now suddenly wanting to reconnect 15 years later.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand
I
it.
love
I'm telling you,
making
it'll
pancakes.
make a mess.
Like, they're my favorite breakfast food, and I'm not good at making them, and it sucks.
You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
Waffles.
You are one
David
Madsen.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
I mean, I don't have the equipment for that. Now they're gonna burn. You turn the heat down? You turn the heat down? Outstanding.
Hey, who's there?
Hey.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I
Rachel,
am
the
so
blue-haired
glad to
one.
see you.
No. So that's Chloe, right there. And when we were playing the first game as Max, the one who can rewind time, the girl with the blue hair is Chloe. It's her, but it's 3 years later. So that's why she looks a little bit different. But no, Rachel's
Good to see you, Chloe.
Blonde.
Coming home.
You'll see her in a bit.
Decision.
After this scene.
I'm not staying long. Just picking up some stuff.
Oh. Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
Cole said that a female variant me is in this. In the series overall, the first game, the second game, was he specific, or do you mean this one?
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait.
One, I think?
Before you go...
I don't know who it would have been.
David has something to say to you.
I kind of want to know.
It won't take but a minute.
Uh-oh.
Mom.
Uh-oh. This hasn't ended well at all so far, and I imagine it's not going to improve any further.
Chloe.
I don't have time for this.
Now, hold on a minute.
Oh.
Please. I owe you an apology.
Let's hear it.
Oh, come on. Savor
Chloe,
it. Don't throw it at him.
I should not have asked you to empty your pockets yesterday. I was, out of line. And I'm sorry.
Okay. Apology accepted.
Really?
Yeah. Good job. And good job, Mom, for twisting his arm or whatever.
Chloe.
What? It's great. He listens to you. Can we be done now?
Wait 1 second. Don't go, Chloe.
I wouldn't think, Chloe, but I guess it's possible.
I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time. This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment.
I like her eyes.
Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
His heart's in the right place.
Please, I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Please let me choose this. Please let me choose this.
Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
Except, like,
David looks so young. And this Phil guy, they look close.
It's really heartbreaking.
Thank you, David.
Oh, Chloe.
Mom.
I'm just so proud of you both.
Mom, I really need to go.
He did good.
Be careful out there, Chloe.
I'm glad we got to
love
make
you,
the
sweetheart.
decisions
All right.
for her to stay
All right.
cool. Because he did a really great job just now. He really did.
What the hell?
Guns save lives. This is a lot more uncomfortable to look at because of everything that's
Grab Dad's
going
toolbox
on.
and then get out of here quick.
You know, the last few days or the last week, I guess.
Holy crap.
Like,
This might actually be helpful for fixing up the truck.
there's so many awful things that have been going on lately, and I don't want to explicitly, mention, the recent events, but it's hitting hard as a teacher to witness this stuff, So, seeing guns save lives and then looking at all the calls for, what they want teachers to be capable of in the classroom, it's weird. It's weird. Okay.
Work with me here.
Did I just drop the tool? It sounded like I just dropped the tool.
Better. But still needs a bit more love. I can salvage this beast. I just need to...
Chloe, this is David. Did my mom give you my number? Yes, she did. I noticed you took your father's toolbox. You working on a project. Sort of. What kind of project? Sorry, I'm a little busy right now. I'm glad to see you taking an interest in something. Keep it up.
Find the right tool for each problem.
Alright. So... Wait. Let's look at the menu.
It's not like I need a manual. But I'm really glad it's here.
Air, fuel, spark. But the question is, what do I use this particular tool for? I have the... what's it called? Socket? Socket wrench? Does that go onto the distributor cap?
I can definitely see some problems. Just
oh, the servo
need to
template.
match
Okay.
them.
I was like, it's either that or the distributor, because I really don't know. I know...
It's pretty loose. How
I
can
know
tighten
a
it?
couple of things. Oh, okay, so I have to check them first so it'll tell me. Got it. I know a little bit about the kind of stuff that I would need to do in this situation.
Much better.
Thank you. Alright, so let's check everything.
The distributor cap looks pretty gross. I need something small to scrape the gunk off the cap.
Alright.
This connection is pretty shaky. I could fix this battery post if I could get a good enough grip on it.
So, I'm guessing pliers.
This thing seems pretty gunked up. I think I should move on to something else.
Okay, so I can't mess with that. No. Turn that off. Thank you. Don't think I should have messed with that quite yet. I was just trying to check stuff. Oh, I can just take it out. Okay.
This thing is going to the fuck up.
Intake tube? How about that? What's up with that?
Looks like someone tried to patch this thing up. Sometime before I was born. At this point, I think that ancient duct tape is better than anything I can do. Better leave it be.
Duct tape really is built different. Alright, so we need pliers. To turn this.
There. Fits like a deadly electric glove.
This is greatest invention. Screwdriver. This is not what you'd normally use a screwdriver for, but... you know, I guess if it works.
That should help keep shit distributed.
Shut up.
Well, fuck.
As a scraper, yes. I mean, I guess, but... fire remains active, moderate to heavy smoke, limit outdoor activity. Yeah. Alright, well, let's reattach
Go
it.
back from whence you came.
Really? I didn't know that. Oh, fuel filter. Blow. Oh. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Maybe.
Stop it.
Sick.
Oh no. The world's worst spitball. Imagine just shooting that at somebody. Oh god. Let that sit in your car. You time it, then screw it down to tight. Right.
Spark plugs busted. Carbon deposits. Of course.
Actually, yeah, taking them from somewhere else is not the worst idea.
Please?
I'm just gonna make sure they're the same size. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Seems reasonable enough.
Yeah.
She got it working. Honestly, kind of expected more to happen. The sound of her footsteps reminds me of OG Resident Evil games. I like that. Oh.
Hey! Junkyard Queen. Where are you at?
It is a nice old pic. It does look pretty cool.
Hey. Holy shit.
That's Rachel.
Your hair. It's so...
Badass.
I was gonna say hot.
Potato,
But,
potato.
yeah, badass too. Hey, not sure if you saw, but someone moved your truck.
No way.
You're practically a certified mechanic now. Even have the shirt to prove it. Should we check it out?
Hey, Price. Nice wheels.
You're early, Frank. What's the
She
occasion?
seems
It's
interested.
his fucking bar mitzvah.
Uh,
Frank here's becoming a man. Aren't you, big guy?
What's he doing here?
What do you think? We're not dealing with a couple of dime bags anymore, Chloe. Where's the money?
Don't have it.
For fuck's sake, the money wasn't there. What do you want from me?
He did say
I
you
don't
don't
think she
have
has it.
I don't.
Oh?
That's true.
It's cute how she acts like you two are friends. You heard what happened to Drew, right?
I did a little bit more than
Maybe
heard.
Try keeping that in mind when you talk to me.
What do you want from me? I don't have it.
Don't fucking touch her.
Uh-oh.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me? But if I lay a single finger on them, suddenly, it's a whole other thing.
He's kind of got a point. People shouldn't hit each other. Don't hit people,
Frank
man.
says you were asking about a
Because if they hit you back, that's your fault. Doesn't matter what you got.
True?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Huh. Maybe I'll show you. See,
what does that mean?
You two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business.
Uh-huh.
I didn't go to a fancy academy, but that doesn't strike me as smart. Maybe it was this man's sunny disposition that confused you, but he's got a whole other side to him that I don't think you'd like. Should we let them see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now why you give a shit about this woman.
A friend.
She's a friend. An old family friend.
That's sort of true.
This chick doesn't have any family. Or any friends.
Look, none of this matters. All we care about is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
No. Tell me where she is. Now.
Rachel.
Uh-oh. If this place don't scream out Eastern
minute.
Oregon. What, isn't it?
No way.
What the fuck is your
Rachel? As in, Rachel
Yeah,
Amber?
it is in Oregon. It's Oregon.
That makes so
Yeah, it
much
is.
sense.
It
This
is.
James Amber's fucking kid.
Damon.
Your dad's a real piece of shit.
Oh my god. It's coastal. It's coastal, so it's western, I believe. Or at least, I think so. Do I have that right? It is on the west coast, isn't it?
We're aware. Not sure what that has to do with us.
Me neither. But I'd like to find out.
I don't like this guy.
Here's what happens next.
Come on, man. They're just kids.
No, they're not. This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And right
They're
now, she's
in
going
I
to
don't
fill
think
me in
Portland.
on what her
I'm
daddy
pretty-
is up to. And how he's connected to that whore everyone's asking about.
I'm pretty sure the town is like completely fictional. It's just called Arcadia Bay, but it is coastal. That's really all I know. That's really it.
Damon, calm down. We're still talking. Everything's still
Rachel.
cool. No need to get crazy.
Oh.
Oh, you
Uh-oh.
fucking bitch!
Uh-oh. Bean, look away. Ooh.
Rachel!
Damon! What the fuck? Chloe! Go! Now!
Now, to his credit, she started it, but still. Hi, Bean. Welcome in. You came in at a very violent time. I apologize.
Shit! Shit! Hey! Hold on, okay?
How are you?
Rachel? No, no, no! No, I'm not losing you.
I missed you. Like, you know, you don't have to specify that. You can miss people without having to tell them in what way. I appreciate that, though. Thank you. I've missed you, too. I've missed a lot of things lately. I've been very inactive on Twitch and social media just because work has had me so out of it lately. Looks like it's based on... Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be fine. I'm just exhausted. Thank you, Bean. How have you been? Hey, Riku. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. I'm doing okay, but I hope you're well, too. Firefighters. No word yet. Uh-oh.
Rachel is going to be all
Yeah,
right.
I knew it hit an artery.
The knife damaged her brachial.
I couldn't remember what the word for that one was, like on the inside of the arm.
And now she's resting. Chloe, what happened?
It's my
Truth
fault.
be told, I've been gaming. Have you
I
been
should've
having
listened
fun?
to you.
What games have you been
Sarah's
playing?
Mixed up somehow with this psycho Damon Merrick.
I know exactly who Damon Merrick is. Start over and tell me everything. Did you and Rachel try to contact Sarah? I'm not going to chastise or blame you, Chloe, but I need the whole story.
He's earned it. He's earned it,
So,
honestly.
I got my dealer to meet us, since he knows Sarah.
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, that's right.
He knows him on site, too. Jesus.
Damon showed up with
So
him.
if they tested the lady that got hurt
What did
for
Merrick
tetanus... Yeah, I could almost guarantee they checked her out for that, most likely. That man we're talking to is her father, and he's the district attorney for the town. So he's definitely got pull, special treatment, all that. Stardew mainly. That's good. How, what year are you in? What season? Like, how far have you got? Tell me about it. I love Stardew. I want to hear about your progress. Who are you aiming for? To scare us away.
I think he wanted to scare us, so he'd stop asking questions about his business.
Is that how it became violent?
More or less.
When he found out Rachel was the DA's daughter,
Year 3 and I'm married to Shane.
he wanted information.
Oh, you
about
chose
me.
Shane? Okay.
And how did he know that I'm her father?
He kind of put 2 and 2 together. Like, you said her first name and he automatically knew who it was.
I don't know. Maybe he's seen her before.
I have a child that has...
What happened next?
Damon had a knife out. We all could see it. But then he said something that pissed Rachel off. And she just grabbed a piece of wood and hit him. And then he stabbed her. I keep thinking that maybe I could have done something. But when he attacked her, I just froze.
It's not your fault.
And Frank held him off so we could get to the truck. I heard a scream.
Golly.
I don't know what happened. And then we were here.
I appreciate you telling me the truth.
Have a hug, my friend.
I'll see if I can pull some strings with Ray. Maybe get you back into Blackwell.
would be nice, actually. What about Damon?
What are you going to do about Damon?
Find out if he is alive. First of all, my department's been after him for some time. I was told that if Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have, Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world.
Oh.
It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know when she does.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey.
Steph. How's Drew?
Pretty good. Miss Amber just told me Rachel's going to be okay. I'm really glad.
Yeah.
Well, our room's just down the hall. You should come by.
Okay. Sure. Definitely.
I have several save files, and one I'm married to Harvey because reasons, and one where I'm married to Elliot.
I don't think I can sit still any longer. Might as well stretch my legs while I wait for Rachel to wake up.
That's fair. I only have one save file in Stardew where I am married to Abigail. And the only other person in all of them that I'd even considered having as another option would be Leia, to be honest.
What's there to do around here?
Can I just walk in? No? Okay. What's this?
Sean Prescott. What's he writing to the hospital about?
Can we read it and find out? What?
Is this for real?
Injured on school grounds. As the physical safety of its students' core responsibility, Blackwell has failed Mr. North. I would therefore like to personally, anonymously cover his medical expenses. That's interesting. Abigail Besker. Exactly! See, you understand. You get me. You get me, Beanie.
All right, then. Thank you.
Hi. Mr. North?
That's me. And you are?
I'm Chloe.
Here to see Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are things going?
Oh, you know how it is. Ups and downs. Drew's hurt, of course. But there's other things going well for us. I'm moving back into my old apartment in 2.5 hours. I don't know if you know this, but Mikey's been crashing at Drew's dorm.
Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah, I did know that, actually.
I had a bit of trouble with work. And it's all been pretty hard. Anyway, Drew managed to scrape together enough to get me back on my feet.
I'm glad things are starting to work out then.
Hold on. You said you were Chloe.
At least we know that
Mike
the
has
money
mentioned
made a
you a
difference.
few times now. I have a question maybe you can answer.
Like, we did the right thing and we made
Sure.
a difference.
Both of those boys have been acting a little, well, guilty lately.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've been spending most of my time looking for work. I'm worried.
So if I were in with
I missed
Sebastian. Wait,
something
how many
important.
save files can you
Do you know
have?
if anything's going on with them?
I assume it's on PC, where you could probably have more, because I think on console you cap out at 3. I don't think you're able to have more than 3 files,
You
although I
should
only have the one, so it doesn't
Probably
matter.
ask Drew. I don't really know any details.
I do know that whatever it is,
I am on Switch.
they did
I
it
have no
because
idea
they
then.
wanted to help you.
Thanks, Chloe. They actually have helped me out. Money-wise. We're a family, you know? We deal with things together. Oh, excuse me.
Poor guy. Poor kids.
You made it.
His whole future is gone because of his
Chloe.
leg, man.
Hey, Drew. How's your knee doing? Do they think it's gonna heal?
I'm not sure, actually. It's too early to tell.
Damn.
Sorry to hear it.
It's all good.
Love the hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Pretty cool.
Angel. Okay, I read that as Angel's Touch, too. Then I reread it, and I was like, huh, that doesn't make sense. I read it correctly, but also incorrectly at the same time.
I figured it
And
might
loving
fit with my
hugs.
new
That's cute.
barbarian look.
That's really cute.
You know, a war paint.
Awesome.
Nerds.
Hey, any news about Rachel? Her mom seemed hopeful.
Rachel's stable. She'll probably wake up soon.
How'd she get hurt?
You'll think I'm joking when I tell you, but I'm not.
What happened?
She got stabbed in the arm by demon fucking Merrick.
Seriously? It wasn't because of me, was it?
Well, yes, but actually no.
No, not at all.
Sort of.
If anything, I should have
Sort
thought
of.
about what happened to you before getting Rachel
I
involved.
also name my livestock either after friends or food, like Cheddar the cow or Skillet the
that
chicken.
I wish I could get my hands on him.
Drew, chill out, okay?
So I have a handful of farm animals, but I think my favorite is I have 2 ducks. One is named Cheese, and the other is named Quackers. No, I will not apologize for that. Whoever watching this, I know somebody out there mad at me for it. I'm not sorry.
I'm headed out. Everything okay in here?
Yep.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Ben. I have a cow named Lovecraft
have
just
too
for
much
you.
Try to keep it appropriate for the hospital.
Bye, Dad.
See you,
Appropriate for the
Pops.
hospital.
Man, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned.
Yeah, I do. My duck on one file is
Rachel's
called
gonna be up
Sergeant
soon.
Ducky.
Should probably head over when I'm ready.
I had I think it's ostrich is the other one you can have. I had an ostrich called Captain Squawk.
Look at that. Wells being nice for a change. I wonder if Drew will ever play again.
Sorry to hear about your leg. Whatever. What else? I have 2 other cows named Knick-Knack and Paddywhack.
Damn. Drew looks...
And that makes a lot
really
more
well.
sense in the context of a particular joke that I love to tell that everybody hates when I tell it. But other than that, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I think the football team needs thicker helmets.
You lost your balls. Congrats on your vasectomy.
Definitely too many concussions.
You want to save me some painkillers? I have a doggo named Blitz. Aww. I chose the cat and I named it Ariel after one of my best friends because for some reason every single game I play where you have a pet sidekick, it's always her. I always name it after her. And my two kids are named after two more of my good friends, Adrian and Sammy, who are like my kids in real life. Adrian is named Papa Thick because we always make jokes about how thick he is and how much we love him for it. And Sammy is Squeaker because she is the only person besides me, or the only person I've ever heard, courtesy of me, learn how to do the squeaking sound. Let's talk to him.
Drew's been in a lot of pain today.
I wonder why. All right, can we talk to him? No.
Oh, I want to eat that. Right now.
Hi, Zoe. Hi, baby. I am not asking for it. I say father name two kids, Felix and Pearl. Aww.
All right. I'm gonna head out.
It was really great to see you, Chloe.
Agreed. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Yeah?
Tell Rachel we're rooting for her.
He's a good guy, I think. You know, he's got a bit of a temper problem. He needed a lesson in humility, but that didn't have to be what it was. Thank my ex for those names. Well, I mean, if it's courtesy of your ex, why on earth did you use them? This is Mr. Amber. Rachel is just waking up now. I'm sure she'd love to see you. Oh, good. Good, this good news. Let me go.
Hey. Just heard the fire went out.
Went out?
What?
You mean it's controlled?
No, it's completely out. It extinguished itself.
How could that be?
Hell if I know.
Who was my boyfriend at the time of naming? Oh, so the save file goes that far back.
Awake. I should see her right away.
Okay, so the fire went out. So the fire that Rachel started just went poof. Probably because it's tied to her. What? That's crazy.
Hey.
Well,
Chloe.
There's her stepmother.
I can't even express.
Arson is bad.
Thank you.
Yes. It wasn't entirely on purpose.
I'm a wreck. I stepped out to get some air. Rachel doesn't need me crying in front of her. Your hair. I almost didn't notice it.
There's context to it. Not excusable context, but there's context to it.
It's not a big deal.
I bet Rachel loves it.
She does.
I can't imagine what I would do if we lost her.
Unfortunately, I can't imagine.
Me too.
You've grown so close, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's weird to think we just met a few days ago.
When you meet someone who changes everything, you just know.
Yeah.
Oh, hang in there.
Yeah, you
Mrs.
do.
Amber.
You really
I
do.
will.
I appreciate that sentiment. Which one? You're gonna have to be more specific. We've all got terrible ones, Bean.
Dad, I'm glad that you're here.
Me too, Rachel.
It really hurts.
Shh. The pain will pass. Chloe's here. You want me
Alright,
to
hit
stay?
me with it.
No. I'll be okay. Thanks, Dad.
I'll come back in a little while.
My guardian angel.
Steph says hey.
I saw Steph earlier. She says hey. Steph's so cute, but not as cute as you. Stop. I mean it. Rachel, I'm sorry. What? What for? You're here because of me. Because I choked back there in the junkyard. What?
I don't think that's fair.
Shut
I mean,
up. You were so fierce, and I just froze. I fucked it up. I'm so sorry. And you saved my life. You saved my life.
Damn, that's crazy though. Like, it's not your fault if you're in a high stress situation and you hesitate. Like, I maintain, my big motto that I've had since I was a kid, although albeit with different words, is like hesitation is defeat. If you don't, if you stop and you pause and you wait when, it's like really time to do something, bad things happen. And, it's not necessarily someone's fault, but it's still true. But that doesn't mean that if something had gone wrong and Rachel hadn't made it, it wouldn't have been Chloe's fault at all. Because she's not the one who pulled the knife. She's not the one who put it in her. Sauce dude. Two nuns at a church run frequent AA meetings. They are using aversion therapy by giving the drunks a bottle of wine and smashing the empty bottles on their head. Has a 100% success rate. They'd rather be sober than face bodily harm.
I almost lost you. I can't believe I almost... You're not getting rid of me that easy.
Oh.
Good. Happy that your dad's here. I mean... I'm still mad at him.
That joke is funny, but I have to say I
Everything
don't see the significance of the nuns and the church.
It felt so good to lean on him.
But the rest of that is
He's
great.
my dad, I felt completely safe. Like on Mount Hood. Would you do something for me? Anything. Sarah. Mom. It's so weird to say. I'm not even sure what she is, honestly. But I think I still want to meet her.
Let's do it.
You would.
I'm with it. Let's do this.
I don't even know if she's still in Arcadia Bay.
Probably.
But if she is, will you find her, please? You really want this, don't you? I do, Chloe. I really do.
What is a feline using
Ben.
Skype to talk to you? A cat
Of
call.
course.
Man, I remember the
Whatever it
days of
takes.
Skype. That was
But my
like
dad has her
late
number.
middle school to
Maybe
mid
in
high
his
school. That's
Our house key's just under the mat. The code is 0722. To your
she just knows that. Like, really?
dad's office? 0722. Yeah. My birthday.
Okay, that's cute.
I'll find her, Rachel.
That's cute. Wait
and
a
then
minute. 0722. She's a
I'll
July
tell her how
22nd,
fucking
baby.
cool you are.
Damn it.
Thank you, Chloe.
That means her birthday's a few days before mine.
Everything.
Whack. No one said she was allowed to be born before me. Well, actually, I think she's born before me anyway. It's like, what year was she born? 94, yeah. So yeah, they're older than me regardless. Jesus. Man, I actually like, I've read through almost all of the major Rick Riordan, however you pronounce that, works, like Percy Jackson, the Kane Chronicles, Magnus Chase. Like, I just finished Magnus Chase yesterday, and it was like, I looked through the timeline because I was like, what are the years on this? What's, what happens when in respect to the other stories, in respect to real time? And that's when I realized that, like, first of all, there's like, the last story written for it was Percy trying to find, I think, a Christmas gift for Annabeth in 2020. And I realized that at Christmas time 2020, he was the age I am about to be in 2 months, 25. Or maybe he was the age I am. No. So, like, or maybe he was 26. I don't know, but, like, he's almost 30. Obviously, not real character, but that feels weird because, like, my childhood was spent reading those books. And, he was always the 12-year-old, the 13-year-old, the 14-year-old. And now I'm thinking of it in terms of, like, real life, modern day, and he's almost 30. And that's really weird for me, because he was like a childhood hero for me. Technically a childhood hero for himself and everybody else, because he was only a kid, but still, it's weird. Someone say 30. Yeah, I'm talking about Percy Jackson and how I discovered that he's 28 this year if he were a real man. That feels weird because I still know him as the 14, 15-year-old from, the books. That actually kind of makes me uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna be 31 on June 26th. I'm gonna be 25 on July 27th. I feel you. It's okay. Oh, hey, it's Elliot. Wait,
hey!
What's he doing here?
Wait. Your hair, it's different.
Yeah.
I like it. It's nice.
Adrian is going to be, I believe, 24 a few days before I turn 25. I think he's only 1 year younger than me. It might be 2. I don't remember if he's turning 23 or 24. You'd have to ask him. But he's gonna be one of those. Plan on eating cake and donuts and gaming. Honestly, me too. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday, really. Like, I have ideas. I might go to the Lotus Blossom again. Well, how would you feel about that, Ben? You want to go back to the Lotus Blossom for my birthday? Sorry about the Tempest.
Sorry I bailed on seeing the Tempest with you. The whole thing just sort of...
The food was a little bit pricey, and it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad either.
No, not a problem at all. So, what's going on with you?
Bro, where to begin? I don't even know.
Start. At the moment, I'm here for Rachel.
What? Rachel's here? What happened?
So many different things, bro. She got stabbed in the knife. Yes, I did just say that, and there is a reason.
Got stabbed by a psycho.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was insane.
Holy shit. Wait,
Are you okay?
No.
I'm probably not
I'll tag
okay,
along with my
but
birthday too,
I can
as
deal
I haven't
with
been
that
able to
later.
set. How come? It hurts getting stabbed. True.
Are
True
Are
it
you two in
does.
some kind of trouble? You can tell me if you are, you know.
How come you haven't been able to celebrate your birthday for 3
won't
years?
judge.
You have money, a car, and friends. What's been stopping you?
I'll make sure to keep you posted. Right now, I'm here to take care of Rachel.
Chloe. I'm seriously worried about you.
Well, don't be.
I mean, you're hanging out with Rachel Amber a lot lately, right?
So what?
So,
Yes, it was in March of 2020. What's your point?
obviously, something is going on.
I guess, but it didn't. It hasn't really stopped a lot of things. My birthday is in April. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, so it makes sense that you didn't get to do it in 20. And I mean, I understand 21 being more of an issue as well, but I mean, April this year was, at most, things were open. Things weren't really that bad. What was stopping you from celebrating it this year? I actually didn't realize that you didn't celebrate it.
I swear, man. Everything's really okay.
Okay. I trust you.
Probably should.
Just remember I'm
but
here, okay?
Appreciate it anyway.
If you suddenly need something.
Thanks.
Oh. Hey, I almost forgot. Did you, like, write on my whiteboard?
Maybe.
I totally did, didn't I?
I might have.
I was, pretty sure that was
What's
your
it do
handwriting.
ya?
What did I write?
You wrote me a poem? Emotional, loyal, etc. Ended with, talented?
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Well, you are pretty
I would help
talented,
celebrate.
man.
Also, this would be the birthday where no one will
Thanks.
be hospitalized. That feels like a really
Anyway.
weird declaration.
See you around.
Yeah. See you around, Chloe.
Goodbye. Last year, Mom was hospitalized. Oh. Yeah, you tell me that a lot of your family members end up kind of like... the hospital's kind of a revolving door hotel for them, huh? Yeah, it's kind of like that with a lot of my family members, too. I try not to, even though I probably should more often.
Hello?
They have such a nice house, man. Can I take their house? Ben, can I take their house? I got the year was my ex, then boyfriend, asking for 90 pics as I ate Taco Bell. Like, oh my god! Oh no! Like, obviously I don't mean to laugh because that's genuinely horrible, but just like all of that at the same time is just such an interesting image. Take
I
whose
need
house?
to
This house. Can I like? Can I
search this
take these
office
people's
for any
houses?
communication with Sarah.
Like, look how nice this house is. Can I take their house? I want to take their house. Give me their house. I deserve it. Snow globe. Ooh, files.
James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this.
Yeah,
but I've
that's
got to
really
focus
trashy
on
of him,
finding
though.
Rachel's mom.
That's whack.
Best dad. That stuff is all politics anyway.
What was that? Did I break it? At least one male nurse by first name, a nice, well-built, tattooed nurse. Behave yourself. Behave. What is that? Oh, we got a key to something, but we got a key.
Now to find the secret lock.
Chloe, thanks for visiting. Drew says good luck. Good luck to him, too. Chloe? Yeah. You're stronger than anything. Aww. Hope so. I love this kid. He's such a good kid. He is such a good kid. Oh my god.
Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've
Who
heard
dat?
that name before?
Who dat? How? What's this?
James sure keeps lots of files on people.
Yeah, he keeps them all out in the open, too. You shouldn't do that. Thank you.
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory.
Okay. Good. Be good girl, Beanie. Ooh, sherry.
More sherry.
No, thank you. I don't like wine. I really don't like wine, man.
Welcome to Shadyville.
What's this? Is that a shoebox? Looks like a shoebox. Hi, Izzy. Hi, baby.
Sarah sent all these letters, and James never gave them to Rachel? That's so messed up.
Uh-oh. Damn, there's so many.
Sarah in this letter doesn't seem anything at all like the person James told us about last night.
It represents Sarah, lawful mother, and petitioner for partial custody. Oregon law requires current guardians of minors to respond in good faith. On behalf of my client, I hereby demand that you cease and desist from denying contact. There's no good reason she should still legally have parental rights, to be fair. That being said, this is interesting.
Oh, this looks like Sarah stopped cashing the checks James sent her. Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night.
Uh-oh. Ladies, behave yourselves. Stop it. No fighting. This is interesting.
We have to know who James is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sarah.
Oh boy. Alright. So let's go up. I'm told you can help me with my problem. Crossing the line A, let's talk. Uh-oh. We'll call tonight. I found who you were looking for. Call you in 15. Well, oh, this is like, okay, this is like a week and a half later. This isn't a charity. I'm going to need you to do what we talked about. I can't. Sure you can, because I talked to your girl, and she has a big mouth. Turns out she's not so easy. We're going to need to be more hands-on. Don't hurt her. Relax. I've got my best guy on it. How's your daughter? You know, she attacked me first, right? You really should teach her to behave better. Nothing? Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore. Uh-oh. He's been working with Damon.
James is working with Damon.
He's been
Merrick?
working with Damon.
This is insane. What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sarah? Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sarah is. But how do I get him to tell me?
Where is Sarah? So we're using names now? Relax, man. Simple. Either you do what I want, or your little problem becomes a big problem. Now, did you take care of the evidence or not?
Shit. What do I say?
I did. Now, you're new at this, but here's how it works. You show me proof, I give you what you want.
Hope James actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sarah is. Unless...
What's this? The red tape makes it look like an evidence box, so...
This must be what Damon was talking about.
Yep. Well, that's a lot of stuff.
Which of these is Damon talking about? I could just take a wild guess and see what he says. Or maybe there's some info on the case hanging around the office.
Well, here's what's important to think about. We actually don't even need to look at the case. Because if you think about it like this, so the casing would come from a gun, which is, obvious. But if the gun doesn't have anyone registered to it, that's going to lead nowhere. And you can't check the person who you think shot it for prints or for residue if they were wearing a glove. In the same manner, you can't check the prints on a knife if they're wearing a glove. So I'm going with the glove because that's something you would hide the evidence with. It's evidence, right? Yeah, and now you destroy it. Why are you so bad at this? See, I got it right. There we go.
If I can figure out how. How do I destroy a glove? Maybe I can burn it somehow.
Don't you have a lighter? Yeah, just burn it in the wastebasket. That catches fire really weird like. But I'm with it. We should probably put that out. Put that. No.
Oof. Better not touch that again.
That was one of the worst things you could have done, was close the window next to the fire. So, destroying evidence might as well tell me which one of my guys was the snitch. No more. Where is she? No more games. Sorry, Chief, but I don't think you're gonna do it. But I think you're gonna do what I asked. Tell me who it is, or maybe you'd rather deal with your problem yourself. Okay, fine.
I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is.
Planning supper. What time do you think you'll be home? Don't wait for me. Sweetheart, we don't get enough family time as it is. Does Rachel want to join us? She's very welcome to. I just can't make it tonight. Sorry. Chloe, is everything okay? Everything's fine. Okay. Love you. Love you too. Aww.
So I need to find which of Damon's guys has Arcadia Bay's least wanted. Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Alright.
Okay. If I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right.
Actually, wouldn't we want to be intentionally wrong? Because that means we keep a good guy alive and very likely get a bad one killed.
This guy looks like a real tool. Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about?
Oh, it's that guy.
Guess this explains why Mr. Amber knows so much about Frank. This guy let me into the mill. Cool dude.
Alright, we have folders here.
There's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon. But I love learning about his badass
Damn,
loitering
he's
charge.
6'1"? He big.
This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment.
Sweet. Who's this?
I agree to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Gerald Scott. What's on
I
here?
agree to aid the courts on future...
I said this.
Man, this guy's the snitch?
6'6".
Wonder if there's someone else I could pin it on instead.
Oh my
Even
goodness.
if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
Talk sense into me, threaten me. You're losing the moral high ground here. Kind of a way is that for a DA to act? What would the voters say? I have the right to meet my daughter. If he didn't go through the process, which, I mean, as a lawyer type, he really should have. If he didn't go through the process of making sure that his, you know, his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, whatever they happen to be, that parental rights weren't terminated so that she does have legal standing, that's very much a him problem. Let's get rid of that guy. Guess all that leaves our handoff. Show me you have my payment. I'll tell you where to meet.
Payment?
Here we go.
Fuck.
One of the problems with being a frequent flyer in a certain ER, you become well versed in symptoms and other verbiage. Like they're just talking to me about, I don't know, and then asked about what's going on with mom. Just told them that she's getting chest test ready as a test. I sounded like a mini nurse. Well, that's what happens when you're interested in that stuff and you want to learn about it, and then you have a mild obsession with nurses. It's just a thing. I have it. Got your money. Good. Send me a pic and we're all set.
Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be?
What a safe at? He's got to have it in, like, a safe or some special area. Wait.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Damon's stash.
Scratch marks? Baha. Not obsessed with methods. I don't know that I believe you. I'm only teasing you, Bean.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
Hello. That's money. Alright, good work, and now here's your girl, ready to go.
Fuck, that's Sarah.
Oh.
And she's at the mill. What is he doing to her?
Bring me the package and we can finish the job. Let her go. Cold feet, huh? You really are new at this. How about I leave her body on your doorstep? Bring me the cash, then we can talk.
Holy shit. Does James even know what he's doing?
No.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
I still have time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yet. Fuck. I need to get there fast.
We gotta go. What?
Elliot?
No.
Hey. Elliot.
Hambo!
What
Welcome
are you
in, buddy.
doing here?
How you doing?
What are you doing here?
Elliot.
This is Rachel's house, right?
No. Wasn't the alarm active?
You really just follow me here?
Helping her.
I can't really talk about it. Rachel, Rachel needs my help.
I'm sure she does. I'm more concerned about you.
Kinda
I'm fine.
annoyed. What's the matter?
You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is... Ah!
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
I want to smack
You
this
wouldn't
kid.
understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
It is serious. My DoorDash driver who called me,
I can't
who
tell
called
you,
my
but
pizza,
obviously
called me
this
a
is pretty
hey,
serious shit.
Yo? Excuse me? First of all, I hope you reported that. Homeboy should lose his job. Yeah, there you go. You cannot have a job in customer service and then call the people you're delivering food to those names, first of all. But also, like, what is his problem? Like, your whole job is to bring people food. Why are you mad that they're eating it, which is giving you money? Like, why are you gonna disrespect somebody for no reason who is paying you? There's no need for that. Like, if you had come at him in some way, I could see it. But that's unprovoked. I'm hoping it was unprovoked. There's just no reason for that. I was laughing because I got all my money back for as you normally would. As you normally would.
That's why I need to leave right now.
You mean serious for Rachel, right? But you're the one putting yourself in danger again. I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is.
I just said thank you. Oh.
When will you realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just take a step back.
No.
What kind of pizza? You know, that's a good question, actually. I think we need to know.
What has your relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
That wasn't her fault.
You don't know what you're talking about. Rachel saved my ass.
I'm sure that's how it seemed to you.
Stop.
Bro, okay, no. I actually want to smack him upside the head for that. Like, when you're not present at an event and someone says, this is how it happened, do not say, I'm sure that's how you saw it. Like, that's not how that works. You have absolutely no physical evidence to go off of, whether it worked out or not, or how it happened. You have to take her at her word, or just stop talking about it altogether.
Suggesting that she's somehow bad.
The next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble.
That was my fault.
And you get expelled.
That was my fault. Karate chop his ass in the shadow realm. Oh, bet.
Rachel was there for me. She did everything she could to protect me.
I guess it wasn't enough, huh?
You don't understand.
Bro, I hate this kid.
You weren't there.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
Oh, come on.
God, look.
Now you're just grasping at straws, bro.
But
this isn't about that.
Yes, it is. You're jealous. You're mad.
You need to shut the fuck up before...
I've been quiet long enough. Look, Rachel is an amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage.
That was the highlight of my evening. I'm sorry that happened to you, Himbo. Would you like a hug, a head pat, or a boop?
I hate to see her.
I will give you all three if you wish.
Elliot, I promise. No one is manipulating me.
No?
Indeed, she was being
manipulated.
I'm glad I got my okay.
Hanging out with criminals and breaking into houses. It's crazy. It just as easily could have been you in that
hospital
hospital
the snoot,
today.
Because he's Hambo.
That ever happened.
He got the piggy snoot. Stalker much?
Dude.
Yeah, that really is a shame. I'm sorry, bud. Boop. You have to at somebody, or otherwise you just do it to yourself.
Defined as repeated unwanted interactions. How long have my interactions been unwanted?
Bro.
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now. For once.
Dude. What is your problem? I kind of want to just blow past him, but I also don't want to die? Like... yes, you have booped me. You know, it's weird to try and come up with pieces of a flower that can represent different parts of the human body. The stigma was genuinely the closest thing I could think of for what would be considered the nose. Like, there's really... It's not very good. Didn't work out well. But I tried. Kind of want to just walk right past it. Like, this dude's being a psycho right now. He's being absolutely crazy.
Look, I'm sorry.
He's straight up unhinged right now.
Go.
No, he's putting his hands on her.
Why did you make me do that? Can't you just listen to me?
Call for help.
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit about you except for me.
That's not the helpful message you think it is, bro.
We have a lot to talk about. And I don't care how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
Uh-oh.
All right, Elliot.
Zoe, get down, please.
You want to talk so bad? Let's talk.
I get one?
What's really
I
going on
get
here?
one?
You can tell me.
What's going on? You can tell me... this exact location?
Okay. Right now, we are here at 2420 Blackfriars Road. Is that what you mean?
You're acting strange. What's going on?
What? Nothing.
What are you... Ugh, you bitch!
I got it wrong?
Can't you see I just want to help you?
I got it wrong?
You're going to assault me now? That's how far you'll go to protect Rachel? This is what I'm talking about.
No! You idiot!
What the fuck?
Better
Damn.
run, dickbag. Cops will be here any minute.
I can't believe I got it wrong. That's the first one I've gotten wrong. I'm upset. She's acting strange. She's gonna assault. Yeah, exactly. No, he's absolutely crazy right now. Like, that made me think of, it's like a screenshot from Tangled. I assume you've seen that since it's, you know, big time Disney movie. Where the mother's like, you are never leaving this place ever, and she's like yelling at her and saying, you know, you're never getting out of here, you're trapped here. And then Rapunzel looks at her all upset, and the mother goes, "Oh man, see, now you're making me the bad guy." So, like, you cause so much trouble, and you're super hostile and abusive, and then when the person fires back, you're like, how could you treat me this way?
So much destruction.
It's exactly what he's doing, and it reminds me of that. Jeez, yeah, no, this is the remnants of the fire. This is what Rachel did. Arson is bad, folks.
Hey,
Gotta
being
speak
a
my
dad's
piece. You not
tough.
act like you own a woman. Nice guys.
That doesn't
We'll finish
justify
last.
what he's
Always.
done.
I mean, you don't
I'm
act
just
like
saying,
you own
I'd
anybody,
probably do
really. Like
anything
that
to keep you
genuinely
safe.
isn't a matter of, man to woman. Just like, don't treat
Dad?
people that way.
Yeah?
Of course, it happens more to women. I take your
you
point.
ever
It's
lie to
just
me?
in general.
I don't mean telling me that ashtray I made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap. I mean, like, really lied about something that might hurt me to know.
What do you think?
No.
I think you didn't. You didn't have to. You didn't. Right?
Would you love me less?
No.
Of course not.
You sound pretty sure, sweetheart. You were pretty sure Mom would never fall in love with someone like David, too. Are you really ready to hear the answer to your question?
Yeah.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Problem is, I'm dead. So how am I supposed to tell you anything?
Man. That's not how that conversation should have gone. It should have been reassuring. I dated nice guys. I was desperate for affection. I completely agree. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we all know the type. We all know the type.
Guess it's better this way. Not knowing.
Then I'll always be the perfect dad?
How many people get to say that?
She's got a point. At least for what she knew up to this point, he really was the perfect father for her.
No way. My ride.
Ah, but I want to listen to my yeehaw music. I can accept this, but I want my yeehaw music. Thank you for the lurk, Ben. I appreciate it. No country, please. Man, I like
Am I
country.
seriously going into
I don't like a lot of it,
feasting
but I
and
like it.
all for Rachel. Am I crazy?
Hella crazy.
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
Please,
you don't
country music.
want me
Man.
to go?
No.
Emotionally, mentally.
I like the company.
Okay, I feel
Besides,
that. Don't worry,
you
Bean.
don't
I'm
wanna
right
miss
there
this.
with you. I
Things
got
are
you.
about to get real.
Hey, Zoe. Hi, baby. Good girl. Good girl. I still can't believe I got the damn thing wrong. I'm a good girl. Yes, you are, Bean. You're a very good girl. You are an innocent little bean.
Shit. Is that blood?
Uh-oh. Getting flashback to That's right, you're grandpa's little good girl. Oh, you're a good one, Lottie. I'm a good girl too?
Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've gotta help Rachel's mom.
Oh, I'm just making fun of Ben. There was a time when a whole group of us were at our friend Michael's house. And I believe Michael was talking to his dog, Annie, and was saying something along the lines of, who's my good girl, as you would, like the baby talk that you would give to a pet. And I think everyone joked that he was talking about Ben, or somebody actually like heard it that way. I wasn't there. I heard this secondhand. But now Ben's name in our group chat is Gramps' favorite good girl.
Where the hell is Sarah?
Sheet metal. Deer head. Knife. Who's a good girl? Oh. Oh, he said, who's a good girl, and then started talking to you. That's funny. I forgot that was like the exact context. Okay. You gotta believe me, I'm not gonna snitch. Who told you that? Uh-oh.
No.
He did.
Shh. Everything's going to be just
I couldn't breathe. Oh my god. I'm ashamed I
just
missed
a little
that.
longer.
Oh
and
no.
all your troubles are going bye-bye.
What the fuck?
I just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does
Your daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried about.
He didn't tell
Let
him.
the public know. The mother of his daughter is some junkie.
I just want to see her. You don't have to.
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture. So that's what's going to happen.
This is so messed up.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
He said you've been sober a year.
Oh, she really did
Respect.
kick them.
It's hard to kick this shit.
That's a full syringe.
You
That is
can
a
do
full syringe.
Damon.
What the hell are you doing here?
Can we just talk about what's going on here?
Okay. What should we talk about?
Don't hurt Sarah.
Whatever James told you, Sarah doesn't deserve this. She
Don't
didn't
hurt the
do
woman,
anything
please.
wrong.
You think I give a shit about what she did? My job is to make problems go away. And she's the problem.
Look, I just think...
Hey, yo!
No!
Talking's over.
Leave her alone.
Shut up.
She literally brought you the money. She's telling you to
What
let
the
go.
Fuck.
So, do the job you're being paid for.
You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
I'm just
Yes, sir.
trying to help.
Get away from her.
I said shut the fuck up!
Well, this is not going well.
No.
Go to your fucking happy place.
No.
Run.
Let this be a lesson kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. Now, what do I do with...
Damon! What did you do?
I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to see you back on your feet.
Chloe.
Frank.
You don't really want to do this again, do you? Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on, man.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Sarah. Rachel.
That headshot.
Daughter,
Oop, she's out cold. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Sarah?
Chloe Price.
You know my name.
You know who I am?
I saw you in the play. You were funny.
Thanks.
Sit.
Oh my goodness. My cats just
Sarah.
suddenly attacked each other.
Are you okay?
What is the problem with you
We
two?
need to talk about what happened.
My god. That was so loud.
I'm so sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
You need help.
I think you need help. Let me call someone.
Sorry about that.
something.
I mean, they
I
both
need you to
immediately...
listen.
Yeah, no, they... Like, as soon as, like, they started smacking each other, about a half second in, that sound came out, and they immediately turned and left the room. Like, they separated from each other. It was, like, not even a second. But they've been having problems with each other for a little bit now, and I do not know why. What is your problem, young lady? Hi, Izzy. Behave.
What James did.
They're fine.
Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise that...
Rachel can never know.
Tell me why. Doesn't she deserve to know what her father did?
No. Rachel deserves a loving father. A father
But
who
that's
cares
not
for
what...
her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And she loves him. Tell her what happened here, and you'll take that away from her. Forever.
She deserves to meet you.
And just what is James protecting her from? You? She wants to meet you, Sarah.
No, she doesn't. She wants to meet her mother. I can never be that for her.
Why are you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right. I'm broken.
Everybody's broken.
Who isn't?
Sarah.
Honestly,
Oh?
who isn't?
Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years? Does everybody take money to stay away?
Actually, many do.
You're here now.
Like, seriously, too many do that.
That's what matters.
What do you know?
I know Rachel needs you. I know loss.
I lost my father.
I lost my father 2 years ago.
How?
Car accident. He was He was picking up my mother from the grocery store, and a truck ran a red light, and that was it.
I'm sorry. You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear.
Wait, the plungers pulled
Gone.
back again.
No more sadness, no more grief. Why would anyone not want to feel that way? Ever.
Rachel needs you.
I don't know anything about addiction, but I know what it's
I
like
do.
to be needed by someone. It gives you strength you never knew you had. Rachel needs you.
Rachel needs her family.
I recognize I might
Sometimes
not
you
know
power
what
through
the
it
fuck
because
I'm talking about
it's what
here,
you need
but
for you
I
or what you need for others. Sometimes you need
wish
help,
you
but
could know how amazing Rachel is.
it really is a rough ride.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much. She's so strong.
She's had a good life. Raised in a loving home, given opportunities I could never give her.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so. That something was you.
She didn't miss anything. She has a perfect family.
It's part of the problem, I think.
I used to think my dad was perfect. But now I realize he was probably just as messed up as everyone. And it doesn't make me love him any less.
That's a nice thought. What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
deserve... It's not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's about Rachel. Tell her what James did, and you'll be killing him for her. You understand that, don't you? You lost your father. Do you really want to put Rachel through that?
Yes, actually, because she deserves the truth. You can't let someone sit in a situation where they're, in a manner of speaking, being abused or taken advantage of, because you really could view it that way in the end, and knowingly leave them in it and say this is the right thing to do.
Don't you want to see her?
You can't.
You came here for it. You got sober. You deserve the chance to know your daughter.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made. I'll never get to be Rachel's mother. Not really. But there's one thing I can still do for her. The only thing I can do. Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything. You can do whatever you want, Chloe. You have the power. What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt. So
I'm going to go with option A. By protecting
tell
her.
her I was never here.
By telling her what happened.
Let her have what peace she can without me.
Wait.
Don't leave.
Go, Sarah.
I'm done here. Goodbye, Chloe.
Damn. That was rough. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hi, Chloe. Rachel's just fallen asleep.
I know she'll be thrilled to see you when she wakes up. Maybe come back a little later?
Hey.
Go back to sleep, kiddo. You need your rest.
Can I talk to Chloe? Alone? For a minute?
Okay, sweetie. We'll be right outside.
This is not going to be an easy conversation.
How are you feeling? Like I got stabbed? Doc says there'll be a sick scar. Maybe a tattoo is in order. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, tattooed over mine. That's not the worst idea.
We never actually escaped.
I'm with it.
Did we? We've got time. All the time in the world. So, how did everything go? Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
Nope. Honesty. We're not hiding this garbage. We are not letting that slide. I think he's starting to put two and two together about what just happened. Oh, she's angry. She might set him on fire next. Honestly, I'll be okay with that. Well, at least he's okay. I mean, obviously we knew he was going to be okay, but... Oh. And he's proposing. That's sweet. And she did say flowers the next time. Aww. She's not excited about it, but it's good. Do I hate this kid? Good, he's packed. Get out of here. No one likes you. Oh, look at that. They're playing D&D together. I love that. And he's doing well, too. That's cute. The super hostile jock playing D&D with his little brother. That's about as wholesome as it gets. Oh. Aw, and the two of them are reading together. That's sweet. Oh, here we go. The principal's like, man, I hate you kids. Oh, come on. That's kind of foul. Aw, look at the two of them hanging out together. I like their jackets. I really like Rachel's jacket. Oh. Yay! We got her to come back. We did it. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, I'm going to tell y'all something right now before we finish the sequence. Michael, Mr. Playwright, did something that Raul, Miserability, and I have not yet forgiven him for. And that was, he told us that we already know Life is Strange 1, which is, you know, set after this. This is a prequel. We already know Rachel does not make it. We know what happens to her. Michael told us that if we got this ending, where she and Mom hug it out, they meet each other, all is good, that we non-canonically prevent that from happening. We successfully save her, although it is non-canon. Oh. Ah, there's the rest of the die. There we go. Damn, she's tall. Now she looks like the Chloe we're used to. Ah, that's cute. I want to dye my hair like Chloe. Well, what's stopping you? Here, Rachel is here. Ooh. I don't ever want to get tattoos on my legs. Like, I've got them all over several spots on my upper body, and I'm not done. Money for... I mean, how expensive is hair? I thought it, like, it's not like $2-3 for a decent box, but it's not that expensive, is it? I mean, I guess you'd probably need multiple colors, but I don't know how it works. My hair is natural. I've never dyed it at all, so. Oop, episode 3. Do I move forward? Wow, a perfect 50-50? Are you serious? Just want one color, purple. Okay. Y'all, look at this. The final major decision in the game is a perfect 50-50. Awake. Yeah. 2/3 run away. 2/3 are nice to the mother. Oh, this is for... Wait, no. This is for the... Yeah, there we go, there we go. Alright, so I accidentally killed the plant with soda. I tried. I want to make guys see me. I'm sure they already do, Bean. Having bright purple hair just for the sake of standing out and getting guys to like you, I feel like that's not the way to go. Because then they're only approaching you because of the way you look, and because of one specific part of you happens to be different. You should want better than that. Okay, almost 90% accepted the photograph. 3/4 killed the plant with soda instead of neglect. Almost 2/3 did not have the money in the first place. More than half visited Drew at the hospital. Almost 100% did not donate to the firefighters, because if you have the money that you take, then you can keep it and donate it. But it is very encouraging. Well, you're my friend, Bean. I appreciate you. I want good for you. You're a good noodle. 50% convinced Sheldon was the snitch. Yet nobody wants to rat out Thunder. He's a nice guy. Less than 1/3 made the meeting happen. That's crazy. Aw, look at this. I think we saw this line of pictures, right? I think we saw this somewhere in the first game. Yeah, we did. But yeah, remember how I was talking about Michael saying there was a non-canon ending? Yeah, about that. About that. He lied to us. He lied. We still haven't forgiven him. Alright. But that's it. And the forest is back to its healthy, beautiful self. When did he do that? Oh, that was years ago. That was years ago. Actually, you know what? I can check at roughly the exact date. Give me 1 second. Well, actually, give me more like 15, but still. Where is it? He told me on August 6th of 2020. So it is coming up on a full 2 years since he lied to me. And he did that to Michael, not Michael, he did that to Raul last year. He did that twice, and he claims both were an accident. He claims he genuinely forgot and thought that was the case, but he did it to both of us at completely separate times. I'm salty about it, man. I'm very salty about it. It's not right. Alright. But anyway, let's see who's on right now. I don't know who I want to say hello to. Salty flower. Yes, I'm a salty flower. that the saving Rachel isn't canon. So here's the thing. He told us that there was a non-canon ending where you could save Rachel. So, like, obviously we know it's not canon because the first game solidifies she did not make it. She is dead about 6 months before the first game takes place. We know that. That's a fact. We even saw it here on stream. But this prequel, he told us that there was a non-canon ending. If you got her and her mother to meet and make up, then you would save her. She would be okay. She would not fall down the dark path of getting into drugs and crime, and she wouldn't get caught out at the party and wouldn't get kidnapped and taken away. And you just saw, because of that last bit with the camera flashes and the cell phone, that's not true. So it's not that he told us it was canon and it's not. He told us that it existed and it doesn't. It's kind of like how Raoul feels when he used to read on the internet that you could save Zack at the end of Crisis Core, but there's no way to do so. It's just... Yes, it does make me a sunflower. Although I will say yellow is not my color. Like, under no circumstance is yellow my color. But yes, it appears I am a sunflower. But I mean, if you put me in Dark Souls, I am 100% embracing that praise the sun. I am a sun bro through and through. Well, except for Dark Souls 1. I belong to Spider Waifu. Nice joke, Jenny. But I do represent praise the sun in all other contexts. Alright. I think you mean an alternate timeline or universe. What do you mean? Oh, are you referring to me talking about the other ending? Well, yeah, it would be an alternate timeline, you're right. But it would also be, like, non-canon, because that's not the official events of what happens. And plenty of games have that. That's perfectly fine. I would have been cool getting a secret ending that's, like, alternate timeline, it's not legitimate, whatever. I'm with that. We actually explored multiverse theory in the first game. I'm fine with that. But that's not what happened. It doesn't exist in this game. There's no way to prevent it from happening, no matter what ending you get, no matter what decisions you make. And he told us that there was, in the game, a way to do so. And it's a problem that he did that. I'm mad about it. No time power. No, not in this one, because Max isn't here. You know, that's in the first game. There is a power over like wind or nature or something similar with Rachel. We saw that when she set the fire. Just the sheer force of her screams turned it into a massive forest fire. And then the moment she was stabbed earlier in this episode, it just went out. Just instantly went out. So it was like, it was her fury, her life force, her anger that created and sustained it. So the moment that was gone, it just went out. So she has powers too, and of course nobody really put that together, but unfortunately it's not rewind time. Alright, I should probably call it since we're done, because I need to go eat, I need to wind down and relax, because, you know, as usual, I have work in the morning, and I'm hungry. But I also can't be up too late, because I gotta get up at 6 o'clock as usual. So, I'm gonna pop my raid message. So, I think today I want to raid my friend X Beanie, I'm gonna go on YouTube and give Dog a walkie. That is a good idea. And her name is actually the reason why I will not refer to you as Beanie. I just call you Bean. Because there's already another one that I knew beforehand. But we're going to be rating her because, you know, she is a, I don't know if she does emotes, but she does a lot of commission work for drawings, chibi, sketches, you name it, for a couple of my streamer friends. And I recently commissioned her for something on behalf of a friend of mine, and she does awesome work. So, you know, I want to go show her a little bit of love because I really appreciate that she did that for me. You know, I saw the sketch of it, you know, during this stream, and I think it looks fantastic. So I want to go show some appreciation. So we're going to go say hi to her. She is currently playing Dead by Daylight and hanging upside down from her screen. I don't know why. If you have no idea what that means, you'll find out in a moment. But I'm going to ping that. So, my schedule coming up is on Saturday. We will be playing more of Elden Ring. We are getting closer and closer to the finale. We are already at the point of no return, so it's very possible that we might actually finish the game this weekend. I'm not sure. On Monday, I know it's been on hiatus for about 2-3 weeks, but I'm hoping to come back with Horizon Forbidden West again, because Monday is a holiday, so I will not be working, and I won't really have to worry about much of anything. So I'd really like to shoot for that and bring that back. And then on Thursday, we will be starting up Life is Strange 2, which I have never played before, and I'm really excited for. So, if any of that interests you, make sure you tune in. I'm really looking forward to, you know, whatever games and stories that we'll be experiencing next. It is always a pleasure. I hope you all have a wonderful night, a wonderful start to your weekend. I hope to see you in the next episode. But in case I don't, one last, I'll weather the storm with you. Bye, everybody.